What happens when people appreciate art, when they engage with it, when they look at it, interact with it? The question seems fairly straightforward. What are the psychological effects of art? What are the cognitive consequences? It's actually a very complicated topic to study. It stands to reason that there is something behind the fact that for thousands of years people have engaged with art. It has some beneficial effect, either for an individual or for a social group. But what exactly those effects might be, we just don't know.
Can experiencing beauty through art lead us to become more altruistic and prosocial? Dr. Simone Schnall is studying how art might encourage a more transcendent mindset in viewers.
What we're focusing on is whether art involves a certain type of mindset, which is about moving away from your own personal concerns, zooming out, looking at the bigger picture. One way in which we approach the question, for example, is to show people beautiful landscapes and measure the kind of cognitive processing that follows when they look at these landscapes, as opposed to in a control condition, landscapes that are more plain, not as interesting. Beautiful landscapes engage people in emotionally evocative ways. And those in turn then contribute to that sense that people bring to mind certain values, positive values. Being a good person, doing the right thing, being there for others, and so on. So why is it that such beautiful landscapes might have such an effect? This is really the focus here, a mindset of self-transcendence, of being inspired, of going beyond one's own current concerns, what's important not just for me, what's important perhaps for humanity. In previous work, we looked at how the feeling of moral elevation, namely that sensation of feeling inspired, influences participants. And one key effect we've demonstrated is that it increases their helping behavior as well. Instead of looking at moral beauty, we're exploring whether the experience of physical beauty or engagement with pieces of art might have a similar effect as moral elevation, in the sense that it's uplifting, that it is inspiring to people, it creates a certain mindset. Art often involves beauty, certain types of emotions are evoked, but that can also happen in the environment around us, even when it's not art as such. So what is the function of art? That is a big question. That's something just that we're starting to explore. Do we need to call something art in order to see it as art or to benefit from it, to derive some sort of aesthetic pleasure from it? Or could there be art all around us? In that respect, it would be really useful to know whether there are contributions that art can make to human flourishing, to creating a sense of understanding that might not be there otherwise. We like to believe that there are certain benefits to art, but that is, of course, a question we have to pursue empirically.